I just filmed this whole video on my camera, went to start editing it, and noticed that it's had a smudge on the lens the whole time. I've never wanted to cry so much in my life. I was so happy with that video. But it's fine. I just shook the desk, but it's fine. I got my smile on. I'm gonna start again. And so I'm on my phone now, which disgustingly is better quality than my camera. The other video was meant to go like straight in. Hello, hi, it's me. Welcome to my channel. This one is me broken down first, but hi. Welcome to my channel. I guess this is a welcome to my channel video because I am basically starting now. If you've been subscribed for a while, you know I've been through this, trying to work out what I wanted to do. And now I think I've finally decided. I went to Summer in the City, not the weekend that's just gone, the weekend before, and it was the best experience of my life, and it really just made me want to start YouTube again. I had an amazingly long chat with Ruby Granger and Jack Edwards, who are study tubers, and I asked them for advice on starting a YouTube, and they asked me what kind of videos I want to do, and the first thing that came to mind was studytube. And they got so excited. It was amazing, and talking to them was amazing. They gave such good advice. I said it and I genuinely felt happy and excited about it. And it's the first time I've really felt like it's what I'm meant to do on YouTube. And so, yeah, Rian Minister is gonna be a study tuber. And I'm so excited. I really am really excited. I'd be much more excited if I hadn't just filmed this whole video and it'd gone down the drain. But hey ho, whatever. We're on it. I'm gonna do a quick introduction for people who have just clicked on this video because they saw the title. Just in case you don't know me, hope I haven't irritated you yet. My name is Rian. I live in southeast London. I am currently about to go into year 13, so second year of sixth form, and I am doing 3 A-levels and then an EPQ. My A-levels are biology, which is Pearson ZXL, Salters Nuffield, AQA Psychology and AQA Art, and I really like my subjects. I really do like my subjects. I hate A-levels, but I love my subjects. So I plan to do like advice videos on those, so people who are thinking of doing them or are doing them can have some advice and we can work together. For this video, I wanted to just focus on results day and starting year 12 because it's a stressful time. In the UK, I know that GCSE results day is on Thursday, which is 2 days away from now because it's currently Tuesday. So I plan to get this video up tomorrow. It'd be a lot easier if I wasn't refilming. We're gonna just ignore it, just in case you didn't know, I'm refilming. But no, results day is a stressful time, and so I thought I'd make a video covering all the areas that I wish I'd had covered for me, just to try and help people, because I know that quite a few people who follow me on Instagram are currently going into year 12. So I thought, this video could help in some way, shape or form, so let's go. I, on my Instagram, asked a few people who are going into year 12 what they want to know about going into year 12. I also asked a few people in my year at school and in year 13 what they wish they'd known when they went into year 12. So I've got sort of an array of everything here, of what people want to know, my advice, and what other people will advise. I've split this video into 3 sections. The first section is just GCSE results day as a whole, my advice for that, how my results day was, so you have an account of it and how someone else found it. Then the second section is choosing an A-level, because I know how stressful of a choice that is. So I thought having a section on how to choose an A-level would help, because I haven't actually seen that many videos about it. And it would have been a lot easier if I'd been told how I should have chosen my A-levels. So I'm going to talk about how I chose mine, why I chose mine, and everything in between. And then the third section is just going to be general A-level advice, how I found my first year of A-levels, how I found the start of A-levels compared to now, and just how you need to prepare yourself for the jump between GCSEs and A-levels. So yeah, section 1, advice on results day. So this time last year, I was prepping myself for results day. Realistically, I feel like I didn't care that much. I sort of knew in my gut that I'd done well enough to get into my sixth form, and that was all that really mattered to me. So I was sort of like, yeah, whatever. The only one I was stressed about was biology, which didn't end up going the way I wanted it to, but I'll talk about that in a bit. My results day, I year decided that I wanted to go in on my own, which I can't say was my brightest idea ever. So that's my first bit of advice for results day. Go with someone you trust and who you trust to comfort you if things don't go the way you plan them to, because chances are it's not all gonna be tip top amazing. Oh my god. It wasn't for me, and yeah, I went on my own and ended up on the phone crying to my mum. So take it from me, you want to go with someone you trust, whether that be a friend anyway from school, you're just going to go with them, or a family member. Just have someone there who you can cry to if it goes wrong, or be excited with if it goes right. You want the support just in case. Just in case. Chances are you're going to do amazing and you're going to get everything you wanted and you're sorted. But there are the odd moments, the odd person where things don't go right, like with me. I wanted to do biology A-level, which obviously I am doing, but we needed a 6 to be guaranteed a place and I got a 5. A lot of people actually criticised me for wanting to take biology. I had a lot of, well, if you didn't get the grade you needed to take it, then why do you want to take it? And I understand that side of things, but I'd worked at a 6 throughout the whole year. I'd been predicted a 6, I was on a 6. So to get a 5 was shocking and not what I planned, but I knew I wanted to do biology, so I fought for my place. If you want to do a subject and you don't get the grade that you needed, don't give up on it. See if you can still take it. See if you can have a trial period to see whether you work well in it. Do whatever you can to take the subjects that you want to take. Just please. I spent 3 extra hours on results day at school waiting to see where I could take biology. I went to school 4 times between results day and going back to school, and emailed and phone called and everything I could to try and persuade to get my place into biology, and it worked. Yeah. If you are so set on a subject, chances are if you've been working at the level that you needed to get in and you speak to the teacher who's in charge of it, you will be allowed in. I know a lot of people say this, but don't compare grades. I know you're going to want to go around and, oh my god, what did you get? I got this, oh my god. And if you're proud of your grades, do that. Do it. But don't compare yourself in a way of, oh, well, they did better than me, so my grade's rubbish. Say you got a 6 in a subject and one of your friends got an 8. Just because they got higher than you doesn't mean that your result is rubbish. It's the same as a 5 in a subject might be really, really amazing for someone, and for someone else it could be devastating. Again, to go back to biology, to get a 5 in biology was absolutely heartbreaking. I was absolutely devastated. But for someone else to get a 5, they could have been so happy. And grades are subjective to subjects as well. Just because someone gets a 5, or I don't know why I'm going for 5s, it's the lowest grade I got and the grade that disappointed me. So I'm going to go off my own example. I got a 5 in chemistry, and a 5 in chemistry for me was amazing. I had a bet on with my best friend that I failed chemistry. Like, I genuinely thought I was going to get like a 3. So to get a 5 in chemistry, I was like, what? But then to get that 5 in biology was absolutely devastating. Grades are subjective to the subject and the person. It's okay to be happy with a result that someone else might be upset with, and at the same time it's okay to be upset with a result that someone else might be happy with. It's completely down to you. It's how you feel. If you're upset about a grade, obviously don't make someone else feel rubbish for getting that grade. But if that grade isn't what you aimed for, what you thought you were going to get, what you hoped you were going to get, it's okay to be upset about that. Physics was my worst subject by far throughout the whole of year 10 and 11. Absolutely rubbish at it, and I came out of it with a 7. And whilst for someone else a 7 in physics might have been, oh my god, that's rubbish, to get a 7 in that subject was absolutely incredible for me, and I've never been so proud of myself in my life. Whatever you get, be proud of it. Be proud of what you got, because you put in as much work as you could and you got the grade. My final bit of advice for results day is, your grades don't define you. I know so many people say that, but your grades do not define you. If you mess up a subject, it's not the end of the world. No one is gonna look at you and go, oh, that's the kid who failed German. No one's gonna look at you like that. No one's gonna know. Obviously, if it's maths or English, then you will have to retake. But other subjects, if you fail it, doesn't define you. Even if you do fail maths or English, it really doesn't define you. It's not the end of the world. There are ways about it. There are ways that you can fix that. So if things don't go the way you wanted them to, don't let that ruin you. Don't let that make you feel like absolute rubbish, because you are not. You are amazing. No matter what happens tomorrow, you are absolutely amazing. and you should be so proud of yourself because you got through GCSEs. You got through them, you did them, and that's so amazing. You finished them, you finished GCSEs. By the time you get your results, you never have to worry about them again. And that is amazing. It's the most amazing feeling. When you finish watching this video, de-stress. Don't stress yourself out about it because you can't change anything now. You've done all that you can, and stressing about it isn't going to change anything. So go put a film on, put your favourite TV show on, cuddle up with something, get your cat. My cat's on the floor over there. Get your dog, get your guinea pig, get whatever. And just chill, have a bath if you want to. Just do what you want to do. And tomorrow you will feel so much better. I know that a lot of people aren't going to get much sleep tonight. I didn't sleep much the night before results day. So the best thing you can do is de-stress as much as you can. I know me saying don't stress isn't going to stop you stressing, believe me. But the best thing you can do for yourself is look after yourself. Don't drive yourself insane thinking of the what ifs. There's no point now. And you're going to do amazing. You are going to do amazing. So don't put the negative thoughts in your head. Just be optimistic, and I've done this. I'm gonna do well, because you are gonna do well. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, this is Pip, and he's gonna be your good luck charm. He thinks you're gonna do great in your GCSEs, and he thinks you should chill out, and he also thinks you should buy a kitten. What? Second bit of the video. How to choose an A-level. As I've already said, I do biology, psychology and art, and there's a reason I chose those 3 subjects. I don't know where I heard this or where I read this or who told me this or whatever, but they say this is for 3 subjects. 4 subjects, I assume you just extra subject. But for 3 subjects, if you know what you want to do at uni, they say choose 2 subjects that go towards your degree and 1 subject that you know you can get a good grade in. So at the moment I want to do midwifery at uni, and I wanted to do midwifery when I chose my A-levels. So I chose biology and psychology for my related subjects, and then I chose art for my good grade. So that's why I chose my subjects, and I think that's a really good bit of advice to go by. As long as you know you're going to do well in the subjects that you choose in relation to your subject you want to do at uni, go for it. Choose your subjects wisely, ones you're going to enjoy, because the more you enjoy a subject, the more likely you are to do good in that subject. If I had chosen history for A-level, I would be doing so rubbish right now because I hated history, but I love biology and I love psychology and I love art. Because I like my subjects, it makes things so much more tolerable and enjoyable. And because I enjoy my subjects, and I know this is the case with everyone, I'm more motivated to revise for them and put work in for them. And in the end, that's going to pay off so much. If you've chosen subjects, make sure you've researched the course you want to do at uni first. So midwifery, I've not found anywhere that needs a specific subject. A lot of places do recommend you do a science, so that's why I've chosen biology and psychology. But obviously if you're doing medicine, you need to do chemistry, and like same with dentistry and being a veterinary stuff. I don't know. Don't pick a subject just because your friends are doing it. That is the most stupid decision you can ever make. Don't pick maths just because your best friend's doing it and you want to do a subject with them. If you like maths, go ahead, do it. But don't pick a subject solely because one of your friends is doing it, because chances are you won't even be in the same class as them. Choose subjects that you think will be right for you, not because someone else has chosen that. Just choose the subject that feels right for you. Go with your gut. Don't let anyone tell you that you're making a stupid decision. Unless you've like messed up your GCSE and you're like trying to get into a subject that you know you're not going to get into. Then maybe reassess. But most of the time, your gut is right. Your gut is always right, to be fair. If I follow my gut, I've made good decisions. So that's my advice for choosing an A-level. You can't choose wrong. I mean, you can choose wrong, but then you can change. Next and final section of the video is just general advice for A-level stuff that I heard and followed, or heard and didn't follow, or stuff that I wish I'd known. So most of this is advice from other people, so shout out to the people who helped me with this. Hopefully this will give you an idea of what A-level's going to be like. This is just what I wish I'd known when I started last September. I've already said about this, and everyone says about this, but the jump from GCSE to A-level is massive. No matter how many times you get told that, you're never going to prepare yourself for just how massive the jump is. When you look back on it, the jump doesn't even seem that bad, but when you're living it and trying to work out how to adjust from life doing GCSEs to life doing A-levels, you're really gonna feel it, and it's gonna feel awful, and you're gonna want to like die and like drop out of A-levels and like never go back to school again. I felt it, I hate it, still hate it to be fair, but it's more tolerable now. The more you do your A-level subject, the more you get used to it, and the more you tolerate it, the more you sort of forget what GCSEs were like. Like, every now and again I do wish, oh my god, I want to go back to GCSEs, which probably sounds mad to you right now, considering you've just finished them and you're like, oh my god, thank god it's over. But when you do A-levels, you will miss GCSEs. You will miss them. You won't miss the amount of subjects, but you'll miss how much easier than A-levels they are. Like, A-levels are a lot more content heavy, especially biology. A-levels are a lot more independent. You have to do a lot more independent learning. Oh, he's purring. You have to do a lot more independent learning, and a lot more is down to you, simply because of the amount of content. With art, the content is quite similar. The content amount is quite similar. So you don't really see a difference between that. But with... Thank you! You've got a lot more time, but at the same time you haven't. It's really, really weird to sort of process. It's like, you get private studies, so you have more time, but because there's so much content, it doesn't feel like you have more time. And, oh, I don't even know, like, I really don't know how to word it. Like, you'll experience it when you do your A-levels. You'll understand when you do start your A-levels what I mean. It's just really hard to put into words. But I'm gonna do another video on art, so we're gonna leave that. But while I'm on the subject of private studies, I haven't got this written down actually, but make the most of your private studies. Take the time and use it. Don't waste them messing around with your mates. Just use them to your advantage, because you're going to appreciate them a lot in the end. Private studies are useful, use them, that's basically it. Take notes as you go. Oh my god, you will love yourself so much if you do this. I didn't do this, and here I am 2 weeks from going back to year 13, and I have a whole biology topic that I don't have notes on. Yeah, you're gonna want to make it as you go along, because when it comes to exams, you are not going to have time to make revision material, and you will love yourself so much if you get to your year 12 mocks and you've got all of the revision content that you need. It's gonna be like the best thing you've ever done in your life. Believe me, you're gonna love yourself if you make your content as you go, especially with biology, because I'm dying, because I didn't do it, and Pip agrees, because he saw me crying over biology yesterday. Get into a routine early on. Getting into a routine early on will be the best decision you've ever made, because you feel so much more organised and you know how to use your time. If you go into A-levels and you're just like, oh, I'll breeze it, like, believe me. So my first 2 weeks, I think we had like a half day, like every day. Yes, hello. We had a half day every day, and so I was like, oh, this is a breeze, this is easy peasy, and then it was like, bam, be in school all the time. Not fun. That was when I really felt the jump, because I just had no time left. So getting into a routine will get you organised and make you prepared, especially if you do essay subjects. Try and dedicate time each week to writing your essays. With art, I personally use my private studies to do art. I don't like doing art at home, which is why doing art over the summer is rubbish. Routines are beautiful, and I wish I had a better one. So I'm really going to sort myself out for year 13 and make sure I have my routine done, sorted, down to a T. And yeah, I think that's all the advice that I have. Sauce about the cat sort of went a bit off topic there, and I feel like I lost a train of thought. If I remember anything else, I'll leave it in the description. I'll also leave my Twitter and my Instagram in the description, not as like a self-promo plug, but if you have any questions about anything I've spoken about or anything I missed out, feel free to message me on either, because I would love to be able to help people. I really hope this video has helped, but yeah, if I've left anything, please let me know. I really, really hope that GCSE results day goes well for every single person who watches this video. You all deserve to do so well. I'm sure you put all the work in and you will get the grades that you want to. Please, if you feel comfortable sharing, like, comment below or message me. telling me what you got, because oh my god, I'm so proud of everyone already, let alone when I actually know their results. But I really hope this video did help in some way and you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe and thumbs up this video. Give me a like for Pip. Thank you so much for watching, good luck, and I will be back soon.